You put your timer on the phone there, honey. Oh, we have people on. I'm on both platforms now. So it's still on TikTok, also on Insta. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning.
Got 6 on Instagram and 6 on TikTok.
Oh,
hello.
That's fun. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Hopefully wonderful. All right. So welcome to my live. Hello, hello. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. Here on my lives, we do a Q&A session. So as you guys know, hit that like button for every, we doing 40,000? Every 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions. Also, we'll go through the pay structure here for you so you know how to get your questions answered to get a guaranteed question.
All right. So in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered, and $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member, so stick around till the end. All right. Oh, and Michael G. Costandi came back on. Hello, Michael. Welcome back. He says, thank you. Your last read was spot on, Michael.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing, honey.
And we have about 14 people with us now. Hello,
Okay,
everybody.
It's quite early. It's very early. Good morning. Good morning. Should we do a couple of free reads here?
Sure, yeah. It seems to be picking up a bit here. Where is everybody from before we get to our free question, just while we're waiting for more people to come on?
For sure, absolutely.
You can tell us where you're from, what time it is there, send us a little flag if you have your emojis.
That's right. Is it early? Is it late?
Rebecca from NYC, Canada, Guam,
wow,
Kentucky,
nice,
and Austria.
Austria, very cool.
South Africa, of course.
Of course.
Seattle, Pensacola, Norway.
Wow.
Ontario, Philippines. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes, absolutely.
Alberta, Canada. Very nice.
Yes.
Someone said, what do you do on here?
So what I do is I answer psychic questions or medium questions for you guys on the live. There's paid and free. So if you hit that like button on TikTok there, you'll get 5 free questions every 40,000 likes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Picked from the comments.
Picked from the comments,
and
that's
I'll go
right.
over how to donate again since we jumped up.
Sure.
All right, so in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member, so stick around until the end.
That's right, that's right.
All right, someone else said, hi from the Netherlands. Very nice.
Hello, welcome, welcome.
Now, do you want to start with our 5 free questions?
Yeah, let's do our 5 free questions, yeah.
All right, everybody, so put some free questions in the comments here, and we'll pick 5 for free.
That's right. You guys on Instagram as well.
All right, our first free question is from, let's see. From Sabrina, who says, will I meet E this month? When?
So I hear that you will. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's towards the end of the month for you, though, honey. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Amber, who says, I have a job interview in 6 hours. Will I get this job?
Oh yeah, it feels really good. Yeah, and it feels to me like this is the starting of good things for you, honey. Yeah.
Awesome. Our next question is from Samantha, who says, will my new pet grooming job create success and financial stability?
So I hear it will, honey. It is going to take about 8 months to take off, so please just be patient, okay? It is going to definitely work out for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Angelica, who says, I failed my CDL permit at the DMV 5 times. Will I pass today?
So not today, but I do hear you're going to pass, honey, okay? So try not to stress and worry too much.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from, let's see.
Did you check on Instagram?
I don't see anything on Instagram.
Nothing on Instagram? Okay.
All right, our last free question here is from Marvin. Marvin says, does Ben miss me and want to talk to me? Thank you.
So I do hear that there is a lot of missing energy, absolutely. I will say it feels to me like Ben holds back that feeling of communication. Okay? So when it comes up, it's like pushes it back.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you all so much for putting in your free questions and joining us here today. And it looks like we do have our first donation question here from Melanie Ricketson. Welcome back. Nice to see you.
Yes, yes.
Melanie gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, when do I find out if Laura waived my overpayment? You said she would need a time.
Okay, so I hear that you will find out this month, honey. It does feel like there is something going on behind the scenes there. Okay? So it's definitely being dealt with, is what I hear.
And when does she find out?
So within the next 3 weeks is what I'm hearing. So not too far.
All right. Her next question is, when does Mike fire Kim? Month? Year?
Okay, so I hear August is what I hear. So it's this year I hear.
All right. Great. And Melanie's last question here is, does Emma pass principles of accounting too?
It looks like yes. I will say, though, it does feel like it's a bit of a struggle, okay? So they're put more attention to taking the time to do it and not allow any distractions outside of studying is what I hear, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Melanie. Our next question here is from Andrea DeCondo. Welcome back, honey. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
All right. Her first question here is, do you still see Joe reaching out? If so, when?
Yeah, I still hear Joe is going to be reaching out. It feels like it is this month, honey. So, very soon.
All right. Her next question is, I'm at the point in my life where I want a long-term relationship or I don't want to get involved. Do you see this turning into that?
So what I hear is you guys are definitely going to have a very long-standing, strong friendship. It does feel like there will be some on and off romance, but it feels more like this is going to be a long-term friendship.
All right. And her last question here is he interested in anyone else romantically?
No, I don't hear that there's anybody else in his energy that way. So, no.
All right. Thank you so much. And we did jump up quite a bit again if you want to go over everything.
Sure, let's do it. Have some water.
Sure. All right, so first, tap the screen. Every 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions picked from the comments. And in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers. and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
Yay!
All right. And again, guys, make sure you're tapping that screen. At 40,000 likes, we're doing 5 free questions. All right. Our next question here is from Diana H. Welcome back, Diana. Nice to see you. Diana's question is, hey, Rebecca, I know you gave me a reading about A that included a family with him, but after the last live, he decided to break up. Do you think he'll come back and text me after Ramadan?
Yeah, I do hear that you guys will still continue to have connection. So, yeah, he will come back.
All right. Thank you so much, Diana. Our next question is from Bree Dela Cruz. Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back, honey.
Bree's question is, what does the future hold for Sean and I? We are currently in long distance.
So I do see, so they show me the roller coaster, which just means there's some ups and downs coming for you guys. I do see that you guys are going to have a little bit of distance. So there's going to be a little bit of a break or a little bit of space. But I do see it becoming a strong and healthy relationship again in the near future. Okay, honey? So I do see it being a little bit of a break and then coming back together.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Bree. And Diana said, not a S for her person.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It doesn't change the energy. It's the same. That's right.
All right. Our next question here is from Katie Hunt. Hello, Katie, who says, hey there, you predicted I would be pregnant very soon. Am I currently in early pregnancy? Thank you.
I'm not hearing quite yet, but I do hear within the next couple of weeks, yes. You will get a positive pregnancy test is what I'm hearing. So
yay!
Right away. Keep you posted, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Veronica Kaiser. Hello. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Awesome. And welcome back. All right. Their first question here is, will I meet my life partner through my job?
No, it's not going to be through your job. It feels to me like it's going to be somebody that you are introduced through people that you know. So it's going to be through friends.
All right.
Yeah.
Her next question is, when will I get offered a job promotion?
Okay, so I do hear in the winter, it does feel like around December there's going to be an offer. And that's when things change.
All right. And her last question is, message from my guides, please.
So, honey, your intuition is pretty bang on. It's really important to trust things that come through, especially when it comes to your own personal experience or your own personal life. You get a lot of information is what they're saying. You're very clairaudient, so trusting what comes through is really important and use it. Sometimes when it comes in, it's like, what do I do with this? Well, first and foremost, you have to act. So don't just keep it on the back burner. You got to act on the information that comes through, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Veronica. Our next question here is from Christina Gibbs. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, what do my guides need me to know? Okay,
so with you, honey, you're definitely on a healing journey right now. It does feel like there's a lot of, how to put this, it's almost like unpredictable energy around you right now. And it does feel like this is on purpose. So your guides are trying to move you in a different alignment. This year is going to be a very different year for you. And it does feel like you got to start letting go of the past and the way that you do things and start doing things a little bit differently, more spiritually, more in tune with them and more communication with them is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Her next question here is, will John and I be together in the summer months?
So it does feel like you guys are going to start communicating, and it does feel like there is some of that energy, but it's not serious in the summer is what I hear. Okay. So it does feel like it's more of a casual thing.
All right. And her last question here is, does he miss me or think I don't care about him anymore?
I don't get the sense that he thinks you don't care about him anymore. Definitely concerned is the energy that I get. Thinks about you often is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Christina. Our next question is from Sandra Phelps. Welcome back, Sandra. Nice to see you. She gets 4 questions.
Okay.
Awesome. The first question here is, can you tell me the name of the company that I'll be working for the marketing job?
So what they're showing me is an M name. It looks like it's a pretty long name. They're giving me an M, so it looks like a really long name though. So look for marketing with an, yeah, I can't see the whole thing. And it's like M-E something, but it's a really long name is what I'm seeing.
All right. Her next question is Jason talking with anyone else besides me right now?
I'm not getting that, not romantically. There's definitely people in Jason's life that you maybe aren't aware of or don't know personally, but I don't get romantically that there's anybody else, no.
All right. Her next question is, I applied for a job yesterday. Is that the job that we were talking about?
I don't hear that is the one. I do get, though, you're getting close, is what your guides are saying. So that's not necessarily the place for you. It just doesn't feel like it's fully in alignment with what you're looking to do and have in your life.
All right. And her last question here is, what month, if you tell me, when Jason will be back in Washington?
So they're saying a couple of months still. So still 2 months away.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra. It's always nice to see you.
Yes, absolutely.
I do see someone here is asking how to get their questions answered, so I'm going to go over that again.
Okay.
So first, tap the screen. Every 40,000 likes, we're doing 5 free questions picked from the comments. And if we all tap together, we'll get there really fast.
That's right.
And in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
Yay!
And I do think someone asked how to get a full reading, if you want to go over
Sure.
that.
Yeah, you can book a reading with me through my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com. You just go to the readings area, and that's where you can book. It is first come, first serve. So you book, and then I send you a date and time. And we connect over Zoom.
And there's, sorry.
That's okay. Cough it out.
My goodness.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. And there's also a bunch of testimonials on there.
Yes, there's a bunch of testimonials to read. That's right. That's okay.
There.
That's all right. Good morning. Good morning.
All right. Our next question here is from Chanel Hoffman. Welcome back. I think that's welcome back.
Yes, it is.
Chanel gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, when will I be with Ian next?
So it looks like next month for you guys. So not yet.
All right. Her next question is, will we date for a while and be in a healthy relationship this month?
No, I'm hearing for you guys, there's communication. There's definitely, like, I'm going to say it does feel relationship-wise, but it's slow is how it comes across. So it's not big steps or anything. When it comes to you guys having a healthy connection, it definitely does feel like you guys are in a good place and you will have a good relationship that way. But I do hear that it is slow. So it's baby steps is what they're showing me for you. Okay.
All right. And her last question is, when do you see engagement or marriage for me?
So you will be engaged in 2025 is what I hear.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much, Chanel. Our next question is from Kelly Parker. Welcome back,
honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
All right. Kelly's first question here is, I've been having some health issues. Can you help pinpoint the problem? Anything serious?
Okay, so right away they do show me it's something to do with your digestion, honey. Right away I go to, there's something going on in your stomach, okay? So I would get them to check, test, do whatever they can just to see what's happening there. It does feel like it is a digestive thing. So whatever's going on is not processing properly is what it feels like. Not overly serious. It does look like it's something that's fixable, okay?
All right. Her next question is, we lost our 13-year-old fur baby a few weeks ago. How is our other fur baby that we still have doing? They were inseparable, and we were trying to do everything we can to help her adjust.
Very sad is what I hear. Definitely having a hard time coping. I mean, they go through the process of grieving as well, and I do feel that there's some big grief right now. More attention, as much time with your other fur baby as you can, okay, honey? Because it's definitely needed. It does look like you are going to have a new addition to the family for a while. So it does look somebody else is coming in to help with that grief and pain.
All right. And Kelly's last question here is my mom coming through today? Any message from her?
So your mom does actually spend quite a lot of time checking in on you. It does feel like she's very protective. She is like the one that watches over you more than anybody. You have a few people on the other side is what I hear, but she's the one that comes through the most. She tends to visit you at night. So what that means is when you have dreams with her, it's more of a visitation than it is just a dream. So you're not just dreaming about her, it's actually her coming to see you and check in on you. She watches over you a lot, honey. She tells me she sends you birds. So specifically, she's showing me white birds. So I'm just going to say white birds because that's what I'm seeing. So that's just her way of validating that it's her that's around, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Kelly. Our next question here is from Hannah Hornsby. Welcome back, Hannah, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Hannah's first question here is, hey, hope you are well. I've been so busy with my new work promotion. Do you see pregnancy soon? Which month?
So I do hear pregnancy this year for you. It feels like it's about 4 months away, though. Okay.
All right. Her next question is it safe to travel to India business travel alone?
Yeah. I don't get any resistance there, so it definitely feels like it's okay for you to do so.
All right. And Hannah's last question is, any messages from my loved ones?
So with you, honey, you're very well protected. They tell me you're very gifted, so it's important that you communicate with them. They do come around and visit you. You do feel them, they say. So a lot of times when they come through, you kind of chalk it up to just your imagination, and they're just telling you it's not your imagination. So just know that you are actually quite gifted and you can feel them, and Spirit does communicate with you quite frequently. So talk back. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Hannah. And I do see Amy is here. Welcome back, Amy, who says, hi, Rebecca. You said my legal matter would work out in my favor, and it did. Yay! That's awesome.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad it worked out for you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Lucia Arachiga. Welcome back. Who says, hi, Rebecca, my dad is in the hospital. Will his health be better? Will he be okay?
It does look like they're going to stabilize him, honey. I will say, though, it does feel like there's a lot of ups and downs this year health-wise for him. He's got to do a drastic shift in taking better care of himself is what I hear, okay? So what he's eating and resting and doing all the things that are right for his body, he's got to start taking that more seriously is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Lucy. Our next question is from Christina Almazan. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right. Welcome back, hon.
Christina's first question here is, hi, morning, love. Hi, morning. Love these morning lives. Well, on my morning walk, Shan hasn't messaged me, and I've decided to distance myself. Do you still see him texting? If so, when?
Yeah, so what's interesting between you and Shan is when you take that power back, it always seems to trigger Shan to be more receptive to you. It's just the way that Shan is. The more assertive you are, the more Shan wants to bring you back into the fold, okay? So that's what it feels like. So absolutely it's going to trigger Shan to respond in that way, where more communication is happening and more reaching out. Okay?
All right. Her next question is, since I've decided to distance myself from Shan, I won't visit him this month. Do you see when we will repair our friendship and see each other face to face again?
I still hear it's this month, honey. So I still hear that you guys are going to visit each other in April. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what does this year, 2023, have in store for me?
So it's definitely a very good year. This is your power year, is what they call it. So that just means that all the things that you put your energy into are going to come to fruition. So it's really important, honey. Key thing is to focus on the things that you want to grow and make sure that you are putting yourself first. And I mean, you're starting to walk that path, but it's super important this year that you put yourself first. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Christina. Our next question here is from Freddie. Welcome back, Freddie, who says, "Hi, Rebecca. Spirit guide message, please, and thank you."
All right. So with you, honey, there's a lot of energy. You're glowing is what I'm seeing, okay? So there's a lot of receptive energy. They're telling me right now for the next 2 weeks, it's really important that you're sticking to trying to tap into your Akashic records. So that is like your soul's information, and working through that, keeping a journal on it or like keeping track of it, okay? Meditation will help you with that, but definitely they want you focusing on your Akashic records right now, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Freddie. Our next question is from Rebecca Reyes, who gets 4 questions.
Awesome. All right.
Her first question here is Ruben Sanchez Jr. my soulmate? Like, are we in a contract together?
You definitely feel like you guys you're part of each other's soul family is what I hear. So you've been in many lives together. This is why you feel so drawn to each other, and why things are so easy to be with each other is what I hear. So it's just easy because you guys have been together many, many, many times before. This is definitely somebody who's part of your soul family is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is, I passed my NYPD sergeant exam. When will I get promoted?
So that it feels like it's still a few months away for you, okay, honey? So it is going to take a little bit of time. It really feels like the position that you're meant to go into isn't yet open or available or ready yet, is what I get. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, I have 1 daughter. Will I have more children? Sex, and when?
So I hear you're going to have 2 more children. It does feel like it's about 2 years away for the next one. I hear another daughter and another son. So you're going to have 2 more children is what I get.
All right. And her last question is, anything I need to know that my spirit guides want to tell me?
So the biggest thing that I hear with you, honey, is so stress levels is what they're talking about. And what they're saying for you is to make sure that when stress comes in, that you do the things that you need to do to let it go. Because it does affect you physically it's quite impactful is what they say. So whenever with what you do life-wise, there's a lot of stress around you. Whenever it's around you, just take a step back and just take time for yourself. It does feel like with you, like meditation would be the easiest way to deal with and cope with that stuff. Because if you don't, what it shows me is that it's just going to stay in your energy field, and it's going to be something that affects you in the long run, okay? A lot of it really feels like work related, so don't let work get to you. It's really what I'm hearing, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I am going to just read our list out here.
Sure. Okay.
So everybody knows where they are.
Yeah.
And we are more than halfway to our light goal, everyone.
Wow. Good job,
so
everybody.
Tapping that screen, we'll get there in no time.
That's right.
All right. Our next question is from Jory Gardner. Welcome back. Then Ray Sutherland. Then Cindy LeBlanc. Then Suzanne Veljanowski. Then Jessica Schultz. Then Chanel Hoffman. Then Jess Taylor. Then Alicia Smith. Then Brittany Hosking, and that is it for now. All right. Our next question is from Jory. I said yes.
Yes.
And thank you, and welcome back to all of you.
Yes.
I think those were all welcome backs.
I think so.
All right. Jory Gardner gets 1 question. Jory says, is Zach Zed not interested in dating me because he's not physically attracted to me?
So what it feels to me like, no, I don't get that there's not physical attraction. It feels more like there's a lot of leftover energy from other trauma relationships, and it's almost like not ready to be in a relationship, period. It doesn't matter who it is. You could be, a different person, and it still would be the same scenario. It feels like Zach's just not ready, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Jory. Our next question is from Ray Sutherland. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ray's first question is, any messages from my guides?
So Ray, with you, they're showing me clairaudience. So when they're communicating with you, the way that they like to communicate the most is through numbers and through music. So specifically the lyrics of songs. So paying attention to the words coming through over songs that are triggering or affecting you or impacting you, okay? So this is the way that they like to communicate with you. When you see the sequence of numbers, it's not always like, sometimes you'll see 1111 or things like that, but a lot of times it's like 1212 or 123 that type of thing. So I want you to go back to what were you just thinking, feeling, or saying in that moment. That's their answer to you. And so you can look that up. You just basically look up what is the spiritual meaning of this number, and then you'll get that information. It's their way of communicating with you, okay? And they do it quite regularly, is what they're saying.
All right. Ray's next question is, any messages from past loved ones?
So I do feel a female energy with you. It does feel like it might be a grandmother energy is what I'm getting. Very itty bitty, tiny lady is what I see. And she feels, I'm going to say, she's very feisty. So she feels like very feisty is the best word to describe her. She has a lot of opinion about what's going on with you in your life and does want to effectively support you, but she is a bit pushy energetically is what I get. So if she doesn't like something, she does intervene is what she tells me. Okay, so just so you know.
All right. And Ray's last question is, can you see/describe my future partner?
Okay, so I see blonde hair, kind of like here is where I'm seeing it. So just like below the ear, very pale is how they look, light eyes, I'm going to almost say it looks like very soft looking skin, very soft disposition, somebody who's very quiet. They're not as outgoing as say what you're used to. They just feel very reserved is what I get. Very tall, slender. Yeah, very, I would almost say lanky in the way that they are, very slender.
All right. Thank you so much, Ray. And we did jump up quite a bit again, so I'm just going to go over how to donate once more.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so first, every 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions picked from the comments, and we're only 10,000 away. We're so close, so keep tapping that screen, everyone.
We'll get there in no time.
Yes. And in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
That's right, and thank you so much for all the gifts, you guys.
All right. And I do see, I think Lucy might have missed her question. Yes, Lucy, you missed your question, so I'll send you your timestamp here, okay? I'm going to just give you our next question while I'm cutting that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Cindy LeBlanc. Welcome back, Cindy, who gets 3 questions. Cindy's first question is, how will I meet my life partner?
So it looks to me like it's you're out with people you know, and it does feel like they introduce you. So this is somebody who is a part of your, I'm going to say, outer circle. So you've got your main people that you have in your life, and then there's like acquaintances. It's part of the acquaintance circle. So they're already part of your energy field is what I'm hearing. They're already just on the outskirts. So it does feel like you're going to be introduced through people you know.
All right. Cindy's next question is the house I want going to get sold before I can buy it?
Oh, I hear yes. Sorry, honey.
Okay, and her last question is, when do you see engagement for me?
2026, I hear. So that's when you will be getting married or getting engaged. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Suzanne Beljanowski. Hello. Suzanne gets 3 questions. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
The first question here is, I want to sell my center. When and how much?
Okay, so they're saying for you that's going to be a next year thing. So you might be getting it ready to sell, but it won't be selling until next year is what I'm hearing. I definitely see that it's over 100,000 is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing 6 figures there. So hold out for that, okay? Don't just give it away.
All right.
Thank you for the flowers there.
Her next question is, when will I get CCS for my center?
That feels like right away, actually. So by the summertime, I'm hearing you'll have that.
All right. And her last question is, do you see Steve and I in a committed relationship? He is slow. What does the future hold with Steve?
Yeah, so Steve has a lot of relationship baggage is what I hear. So there's a lot of stuff to still clear and get over. So it's not necessarily that Steve's being slow. It's that it is and it isn't. So Steve is definitely having an issue with letting go and trusting that this is the right relationship. It does look like you guys are moving in that direction, so I don't want you to panic or worry about that. But I do hear you're not going to see a big shift until around August, okay? So it is going to take a little bit of time before this gets more serious.
All right. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Our next question is from Jessica Schultz, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back. Her first question here is, will I find a new job this month, preferably hybrid or remote?
So it does look like it's going to be more in and out of. So you're going to have both. You're definitely going to be in the office, but I do see that there is some outside of the office work. Yes, you're going to find it. It does feel like it's about a month and a half away, though. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of time for you to find it.
All right. Her next question is, when will we find a house?
4 months still. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to find the right place.
All right, and her last question is, when do you see me getting pregnant? Will it be a boy first?
No, I hear a girl first. It does look like you're going to be pregnant within the next 6 months.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Chanel Hoffman again. Thank you so much, Chanel. Chanel gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, thanks for answering my other ones. Just to understand, should I even try with Ian or just let him go? He finally broke up with Courtney and he's my ex.
So what I hear with Ian is it's just a lot of work. And again, they show ups and downs. So it's going to take a lot of effort for things to get to where you want them to. However, your guides do say it's worth it. So I wouldn't say just give up on it. It just feels like it is going to be a little bit of effort, okay?
All right. Her next question is, even though mine and Ian's relationship will be slow, do you see it being long-term?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
All right. And her last question is, should I try with Casey instead?
No, Casey's not. What I hear with Casey is this isn't the right vibration for you. So there's a lot of boxes that aren't ticked. So that it's not going to be a happy relationship, or it's not going to be a fulfilling relationship.
All right. Thank you so much. I do see some people here are asking how to donate again, so I'm going to go over that one more time.
All right.
And by one more time, I mean several more times. All right. First, we're almost to our like goal, everyone. Only 4,000 more likes, and we'll be at 40K. So keep tapping that screen.
That's right.
In order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, so stick around until the end. All right.
I did something funny there.
All right. Our next question here is from Jess Taylor, who says, hey, Rebecca, first timer on your live and loving the vibe. Awesome. I like that rhymed.
Yeah.
She says, will Megan and I be in a romantic relationship soon / when? Thank you in advance.
So what I hear with Megan is it does feel like there is some relationship hesitancy, and it just feels like Megan has some leftover hurt that needs to be dealt with. I do see a relationship happening, but give it some time. I'm hearing 4 months before you guys are official. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Alicia Smith. Welcome back, who gets 4 questions.
Definitely. Thank you, honey.
Alicia's first question is, will Rachel still reach out to me? If so, when?
Yeah, I'm hearing it's coming right away this month, honey. Yeah. Please keep me posted.
All right. Her next question is, what's the delay in her reaching out / what's holding her back?
Fear of rejection is really what I hear. So fear that you're not going to be receptive.
All right.
No.
Her next question is she dating someone?
No.
All right. And her last question is, do you still see a romantic reconciliation for us?
Absolutely, I do. Yeah. It's what's meant. It's meant to be.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alicia. And good job, everybody.
Oh, we
just
hit our
40,000 likes. Amazing.
Good.
I'm just going to read our list here, and then we'll do our 5 free questions.
Sounds good.
All right. Our next question is from Brittany Hosking. After Brittany is Sandra Phelps. Thank you so much. Then Sean Provost. Then Anna Stewart. Then we have Patty Gizar.
Nice. Welcome back.
Then Keisha Day. Then Andrea Powell. Then Karen Mechner. Then Stephanie Siljanowski. Then Catherine Henning. Then Sandra Phelps again. Thank you so much, Sandra. Then Christina Almason again. Thank you too. And that's it for now. All right. So after we do our 5 free questions, that's our next list.
Okay.
All right. And on that note, 5 free question time!
Good job, everybody.
All right. Our first question here is from, let's see, from M, who says, do you still see me reconciling with Soren?
Yes, honey. Yeah. Yeah, it's still meant to be.
All right. Our next question is from Beth, welcome back, who says, will we stay in Chelsea or move to another town?
No, I hear Chelsea is where you guys are meant to be.
All right. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Jessica, who says, does Angel want me back?
So your guys are saying that this isn't a relationship that's going to happen. It looks like there's somebody else coming in for you, honey. And it does feel like right away.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here.
Aw, thanks, Beth.
All right, our next question is from Regina, who says, when will I have financial stability?
So the stability you're looking for, honey, is still 2 years away.
All right.
Oh, thank you for the flowers, guys.
And our last free question just for the moment is from Michael, who says, what month will I be out from the detention center, please?
Okay, so they're saying 6 months.
All right. Thank you all so much for tapping away and getting us to 42,000 likes now.
Good job, everybody.
Our next like goal is 80,000 likes. Then we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you all so much. All right. Our next question here is from Brittany Hosking. Hello, Brittany. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Brittany's first question here is, what week this month do you see me getting a job offer and accepting it?
So I hear it's 2.5 weeks away, and it looks like you're going to actually have 2 job offers. So, yay.
All right. Brittany's next question is, when do you see this company reaching out to set up an interview, if I have not already started that process?
It feels like you've already started it for both, actually, is what I'm hearing. So, yeah, you've already started the process. It looks like you're already in connection.
All right. And Brittany's last question is, should I continue to apply for work from home positions?
You can, yeah. I mean, there's no harm in doing so. What I hear, though, is it's already in the process of happening for you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Brittany. Our next question is from Sandra Phelps. Hello again. Sandra gets 4 more questions.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sandra's first question here is, what month will I conceive baby?
Okay, so they're telling me it's going to be in the summer for you, honey. Yay!
Her next question is Jason going to be going on any dates with any other women where he's currently located? Is it going to be as friends or romantically?
Yeah, I don't see any romantic interests where he is right now. Yeah. So it's definitely friends when he's out.
All right. Her next question is Indeed the website that I'll find this marketing job on?
No, it feels to me like it's a job search engine. So no, I don't get that. I know Indeed is sort of that, but it doesn't feel like it's an Indeed type of website. It feels like it's like a job posting website. So it's specifically geared to where companies are just putting their job offers on.
All right. And her last question here is Jason telling the truth about when he said his email is having trouble at work, or is it something else?
No, I hear he's telling you the truth, honey. I don't get any resistance from what he said.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Sean Provost, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back, Sean. Sean's first question is, will Valerie reach out soon? When?
So I hear 2 months you guys will be communicating.
Right. His next question is, will Valerie come back and make it work with us? When?
So what I hear is it's definitely going to be a both ways. So it's a 2-way thing here. So you both are going to have to work at things. I do hear, yes, you guys will have that opportunity. It does feel like it's closer to the summertime though. So not quite yet. It takes time to get there is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right. And Sean's last question is, should I leave Valerie alone and go after Holly? Are they both bad for me?
So what I hear with Valerie is there is a lot of good things that do stand out there. It's just that there are some certain behaviors that come through is what I get. So it's not necessarily that she's bad for you. It's just that she doesn't seem to be completely ready is what I hear. Okay. And so that's the part that's maybe not so good for you. Okay. With Holly, I get a little bit of resistance. It does feel like Holly is kind of a repeat of things. So you would just be doing things over again. It's like experiencing the same thing over again is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Sean. Our next question here is from Anna Stewart. Hello, Anna. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
And this first question is, hi, Rebecca and B. Just want to say thanks so much for these lives. They're so helpful. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
She says, I'm wondering where would be in my highest good to live for the rest of the year. Halifax, Ottawa, or somewhere else?
I hear Ottawa for you, honey. It just feels like the right vibration right now.
All right. Her next question is, what does my life partner look like, and when are they coming?
Oh, it looks like they're coming this year, so that's good. I hear in the summertime, I get taller than you, dark hair, not a dark complexion, but definitely more of I'm going to say sun-kissed, so very tan look is what I'm hearing. Built, so definitely takes care of themselves is what I get, and also quite well-dressed is what I hear.
All right. And her last question is, where will things go with E?
So I do hear, okay, again, with this energy, it does feel like there is a past life connection, or there's something important with this connection is what I'm hearing. And so it does feel like there is steps that need to be taken. I don't get that this is going to work out how we're thinking, or it's not exactly what we're thinking is what I'm being told. So it's not exactly what you're expecting is going to happen, but it does feel like this is long term. So it does feel like this is an important person in your life. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much, Anna. I'm just going to read our list out here again, so everybody knows who they are.
Sure.
Our next question is from Patty Gizar, then Keisha Day, then Andrea Powell. After Andrea is Karen Methner, then Stephanie Siljanowski, then Catherine Henning, then Sandra Phelps, then Christina Almazan, then Melissa Bray, then Shuna Norton, then April Mintz, then Ebony Perry, then we have Brittany Iliban, then Alexa Peregrina, and that's it for now. All right, thank you all so much. Our next question is from Patty. Where are you, Patty? There you are. All right, Patty gets 3 questions. Her first question is Fernando Jr. Aria still growing genuine love feelings towards me?
I hear yes, absolutely.
All right. Her next question is, are things between my supervisors getting better towards me?
I hear, yeah. What I hear is keep doing what you're doing, honey, because it's working.
All right. And her last question is Fernando thinking and planning being my long term?
I think that Fernando kind of stays in the now, doesn't think so much about those types of things is what I get. Okay, so I gather that it's like I'm in the now and I'm enjoying the moment. That's how it feels with Fernando.
All right. Thank you so much, Patty. Our next question is from Keisha Day. Keisha gets 3 questions.
All right.
Awesome. Keisha's first question is, couple months in my new job, was this a positive move? Will I be successful?
Yeah, honey, this is definitely the right move for you. And what I'm being shown is stairs, so that just shows that you're going to be going up in the company. It's worth it every step of the way, okay? Even some of the tough stuff.
All right. Keisha's next question is, when will I meet my life partner?
So it looks like that's going to happen around October for you. Okay? So this year.
All right. And their last question is a description of my future romantic partner.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I do see a nice, tall, kind of, I'm going to say stockier, so broader shoulders is what I'm seeing. Definitely somebody who has, very clean look is what they're showing me. Dark hair, shorter hair is what I'm seeing. But lighter eyes is what I get. Okay, bigger ears. I don't know why. That's something that they said to point out. So I'm just gonna point out bigger ears. Definitely stands out, I will say. But very stocky is how I'm seeing this person.
All right. Thank you so much, Keisha. Our next question is from Andrea Powell, who gets 3 questions. Thank you, Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question is, will I get to keep my house in the divorce or have to sell?
No, it looks like you're going to have to sell, honey.
All right. Andrea's next question is, will Ismail and I be in a committed relationship together / when?
So it looks like they're saying put on the brakes for now. I do hear that, yes, you guys will have some kind of a serious relationship, but not to rush into anything right now is what your guides are saying, okay? So give it a bit of a pause is what they're telling you. Okay.
All right. And Andrea's last question is, what does the rest of the year look like for me?
So it's definitely a year where you need to refocus on you. It does feel to me like there is a lot of abundance coming towards the end of the year for you. It does feel like you're finding yourself this year. So it is a good year that way. One of the main things that your guides are saying to you is don't give your power away. So there might be moments where things come up where you may be willing to give up your own personal wants, needs, and desires, and they're telling you not to do so, okay? So really put yourself first this year.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrea. And I will just say we have about 10 more minutes left to donate, everybody.
Wow, we've already been on that long.
Yes, I know. 10 more minutes left, and then our donate button will be turned off and our list will be closed, okay? So if you want to get on our list, I'll go over how to donate right now. You can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
Yay.
And that's 10 more minutes left to donate, okay? All right, and I'm going to read our list again here. Our next question is from Karen Methner. Thank you, Karen. After her is Stephanie Siljanowski, then Catherine Henning, then Sandra Phelps, then Christina Almazan, then Melissa Bray, then Shuna Norton, then April Mintz, then Ebony Perry, then Brittany Illiban, After that is Alexa Peregrina, then Sandra Phelps again.
Well,
Well,
my
thank
goodness,
you so much,
thank you
Sandra.
so much,
You're
Sandra.
awesome.
Yeah.
Then Carissa Buford, Carissa maybe, or Karika, I'm not sure.
Or Carissa.
Then Angelica Yeppies, welcome back. Then Crystal Emite, hello. Then Diane Gleason. Then Ray Sutherland again, thank you, Ray. Then Key Snipes. And that's it for now, okay?
All right.
And just, again, guys, there is about 10 more minutes left to donate.
All right. And thank you so much for the gifts, you guys.
All right. And at 80,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments, everyone. So make sure you're tapping that screen. If we're all tapping together, we get there really fast.
Definitely. Definitely.
All right. Our next question is from Karen Methner, who says, "My mother just passed. Is she at peace?"
Oh yeah, honey. And I will say this, the way that her energy comes through now, she's a lot lighter, in a lot more joy. She does send birds to you, okay? And she will leave feathers and coins. She's very old school in that aspect, so you'll know when she's around. I will say she visits you a lot more at night. So during the day, you feel either distracted or you're just not receptive enough. At night, you seem to calm down or you seem to relax enough to be able to feel her. She does tell me she also plays with the electricity, okay? So when she's around, you'll know. And she's going to visit and be there with you anyways. Whether or not you can physically feel her, she's still there, she says. Okay? She's not leaving your side.
All right. Thank you so much, Karen. Our next question here is from Stephanie Siljanowski. Stephanie gets 3 questions. Awesome.
Okay.
Her first question here is, will J.I., okay, I see, will J.I. and I, oh, maybe it's Jai. Okay, will Jai and I get back into a committed relationship this year? If so, could you tell me a date?
So what I hear is there is going to be somebody else that's coming into your life, and it feels like right away that it's going to take that space, honey. So I don't get a yes with that, okay? I hear somebody else is going to be in your life.
All right. Stephanie's next question is, how does he feel about me? It feels like he self-sabotages our connection from his own issues.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that what I get is not ready to be with somebody who's willing to, or somebody who is as ready as you are. So you guys are on different pages. It really doesn't feel like this person is going to be able to maintain a connection with you this way.
All right. And her last question is, which year do you see me getting married? Thank you so much.
So they're saying it's still 3 years away for you before you're getting married. So not quite yet, but it will happen, so that's good. Definitely keep me posted on that, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Catherine Henning, who gets 3 questions.
All right. Oh, thanks for the gift, honey.
Catherine's first question is, which business should I pursue right now?
Okay, so what I hear with you, honey, is you're actually quite good at sales. You need to be doing things that are with selling. So if you're anything that you take on, do it through sales, okay? It's going to be the easiest way for you to maintain and really manifest the abundance you're looking for.
All right. Her next question is, when will I get pregnant, and will it be a boy or a girl, or will I never have kids?
No, I hear 2 children for you. I hear 7 months before you actually get pregnant, honey. So not quite yet. Okay.
All right.
And it'll be a boy.
And her last question is, any other messages from my spirit guides or past loved ones for me? So
what I hear with you, honey, is a lot of your gifts are starting to activate. This year is going to be a really big year where you step into more of your psychic self. So really trusting when your intuition kicks in, especially your gut instinct, especially when it comes to people, okay? So the feeling that you get about people is very accurate, and you need to start trusting it, is what your guys are saying, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps. Awesome, thank you. Sandra gets 4 more questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, you said Jason wasn't talking with anyone romantically right now. Is there anyone I should be worried about? No, I don't hear that you need to worry about anybody else in Jason's life that way. Honestly, it just feels like any kind of socializing that Jason does, it is completely platonic. It doesn't feel like it's any kind of romantic situation at all. All right. Hope that helps. Sorry. Sandra's next question is, am I still on path for A?
Absolutely, yeah. What I will say, honey, is getting really clear on what you're looking for. Write things down, get very clear, because that will move that timeline a lot faster.
All right. Her next question is, what month do you see me getting this marketing job?
So it does feel like it's right away, it's right around the corner is what they're saying. So, honey, you could have it as soon as this month if you are open and receptive to it, is what I hear. Okay. At the timing that it is right now, it does feel like it's like next month, but I hear that you can have it as early as this month if you just really open up to it. You got to trust it and allow it and then let it go. Okay. So don't hang on to it. You got to let it go and know that the universe has your back that way.
All right. And her last question she said to send by email.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Our next question is from Christina Almazan. Hello again. Christina gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
The first question here is clarification. So when do you see Shan reaching out and texting again? How does he feel when I distance myself?
So it makes him panic when you distance because you've shown that if you pull back like that, you're not going to be active with him, and it really makes him uncomfortable is what I hear. So it triggers him to panic, and that's usually why he comes in and starts doing what he does and starts behaving better, right?
All right. Her next question is, what are Shan's true intentions with me? Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my time with him.
I don't think you're wasting your time. I get with Shan, sometimes he's hot and cold. It does feel like the more present that you are, I know it sounds terrible to say it like this, but this is just his personality. The more you reach out and do the work, the less interested he feels. So the more you can reserve your energy and hold back, the more effort he puts in. I know that doesn't sound great, but that's just his personality, honey, and it's kind of his flaw.
All right. And Christina's last question is, this question is for my sister. She wants to know when her boyfriend will propose. 8 years, no ring, she says.
Yeah, and you know, the funny thing is that they will end up getting married, but it still feels like it's about a year and a half away. Some people are just, you know, strange when it comes to that level of commitment. Some people just, you know, what I hear with him is he doesn't always see marriage the way that your sister does. And so it's not like he already feels like he's married. So it's not relevant. I know it is to her, but to him it's like, we're already there, we're already in that seriousness. But yeah, it's about a year and a half away.
All right.
Still a little wait.
Thank you so much, Christina. And there's 1 more minute left to donate, everybody. Goodness. 1 more minute, and then our donate button will be turned off. All right.
But we will be back on later, so don't panic.
All right. Our next question is from Melissa Bray. Hello. Melissa gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, a couple weeks ago, you told me I'd meet someone in 4 months. I met a guy at a concert. You described him last time. It looks so much like him the way you described. I'm just wondering, is it him? Because it was sooner than you said.
So here's the thing about timelines. The wonderful thing about talking to a psychic is we can give you a timeline and you can change that because I've given you that information. So what I will say is the fact that you knew what you were looking for can actually change that timeline. The fact that you were ready and open and receptive can also change that timeline. So I would go ahead with this, is what I hear. It definitely feels positive, okay, honey? But do it slow. Don't rush into anything is what your guides are saying, so take it slow. So I really want you guys to understand timelines are something that can be changed so easily just from us being open and receptive to it, okay?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, thanks for the flowers, honey.
Melissa's next question is, does John like me?
I hear yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. And last question is, should I give him a chance? First person I've been interested in 11 years.
Wow, I would say yes. I would definitely give it an opportunity here.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Definitely.
I am just going to read out our list here and let everyone know that our donate button is now turned off, okay? We're not taking any more names on our list for this live.
All right.
All right. Our next question is from Shuna Norton. Hello again, Shuna. After Shuna is April Mintz. then Ebony Perry, then Brittany Iliban, then Alexa Peregrina, then Sandra Phelps, then Clarissa Buford, then Angelica Yepes, then Crystal Emite, then Diane Gleason, then Ray Sutherland, then Key Snipes, then Corey Gerton, then Carla Markham, then Sarah Johannes, then Jennifer Overall, then Julia Romano, then Edith Conan, then Jess Taylor, then Linda DeLuca, then Jessica G, then Lena Menon, then Isabella Ramirez, then Marie Kulule, then Jacqueline Malloy, then Paige Davidson, then David Miradov, and that is it. All right.
All right.
There might be a few stragglers
Sure,
added to
for
that
sure.
at the end, but that's what we have. And our donate button is turned off. If you just donated, you might have just missed the cap. So it should have gone through. If not, we'll sort that out when we get to the bottom of our list, okay? Thank you all, everyone on that list, and everyone here.
That's right. And don't forget to stick around because we will be pulling prizes at the end.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question is from Shuna Norton. Shuna gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you so much and welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Shuna's first question is, love seeing you both. It brings a smile to my face.
Oh.
Thanks. I'm enjoying spring break with my kids, but can't help to worry when I hear them talk about next year in California. Do you still see Kira and Cooper moving back to Georgia to live with me, giving me physical custody?
I do. I still hear that is what is meant for them.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Her next question is, do you still see engagement between Chad H and I this year?
Yeah. It's still happening. Remember, keep yourself open and receptive to that and keep your focus on that. Don't let yourself be distracted with things not moving fast enough or being worried, okay? When you get worried, just be like, nope, that's the old momentum. That's not how I feel now. And this is definitely going to happen is what you got to keep reminding yourself, okay?
All right. And Shuna's last question is, do you still see me keeping my house and not having to sell it?
Yeah, honey. Yeah, everything feels like it's going to work out that way.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And did you say for her first question that she's going to get physical custody?
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from April Mintz. Hello. April gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question is, do you see my marriage working out? Time frame?
Yeah, so what I hear with you guys is you do need to have a better way to communicate. So if you can, maybe get a moderator or somebody who can just mediate a little bit for you, because you both have a hard time doing communication in a positive way.
All right. April's next question is, description of who I'm meant to be with?
So the person you're meant to be with, I see, I would say dirty brown hair, tall, a little bit, I'm going to say chubbier. I don't know how else to describe it. Just a little bit more weight on. Definitely funny and quite kind and gentle energetically is what I see.
All right. And April's last question is, any messages from my loved ones?
So I'm going to say for you, honey, you need to relax. You need to allow yourself to enjoy the small things in life, because everything seems to be very, it feels difficult and it doesn't need to be, is what your guides are saying to me. Okay. So you need to relax. Things are definitely not as bad as you sometimes feel that they are. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, April.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Our next question is from Ebony Perry. Ebony gets 3 questions. Thank you so much. Their first question is, did I already conceive?
So they're saying 3 weeks. Not yet, honey. Not yet. But you will be.
All right. Ebony's next question is, if I didn't, will I conceive in May or June 2023?
So yeah, they're saying 3 weeks from now. So you will be conceiving, I guess that would be next month, right? Or right at the end of the month, basically. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will I be okay in this new home financially on paying bills?
Yeah, it looks like you will have a couple of months, might be a little bit of a struggle, but honey, you'll be fine. You'll figure everything out, is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just say again, guys, our donate button is turned off, so we are not taking any more names on our list for this live, okay? The only way to get some questions answered now, if you didn't donate, is by tapping that like button. So tap the screen, and at 80,000 likes, we'll do 5 free questions picked from the comments. All right.
Okay.
Our next question is from Brittany Ilaban, who says, good morning. I asked before about pregnancy. When will I successfully convince our rainbow baby? Conceive our rainbow baby? Thank you.
Okay, so I hear for you, honey, you will be pregnant, and it'll be a successful pregnant 2 months from now. Okay, so 2 months away.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Alexa Peregrina. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 4 questions?
All right.
Alexa's first question is, Alexa says, hi Rebecca, Chris ended up texting me on Monday and the convo went really well again. At the end of it, I told him what you suggested to say about if he wants to talk, feel free to message me. Did me telling him that make any impact on him, and how does he feel about the convo?
It definitely feels very positive. I would say yes, absolutely, that did have an effect. And did put that little bug in his ear so that he will reach out a little bit more, is what I hear. Again, it's going to be slow. It is going to take some time for Chris to catch up and realize it's a 2-way relationship, not a 1-way relationship. But I do see by the summertime that there will be a lot more communication back and forth for you guys.
All right. The next question is, I remember you saying we see each other earlier in April now. Do you have an approximation of when and who initiates it?
So it does feel like you will be the one that initiates it, but it does feel like both of you want this, okay? So even though you're going to do the initiating, just know that it is reciprocated on both sides, is what I hear. Within the next couple of weeks is what I'm getting for you.
All right. Her next question is, will he ever realize my worth / how much I have changed and grown as a human being to become a better person?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not falling on deaf ears, okay?
All right. And her last question is, do we go to any of the weddings we were invited to in June and the beach too?
Oh, yeah, they're saying you will. Yeah, so you guys are going to have some important steps in the right direction here.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps again. Thank you so much. Sandra gets 3 more questions. You're awesome.
Right?
All right. Sandra's first question is, well, ladies, I have a lot of questions this morning. Will I get to see Jason when he's back in Washington?
Yes, you will. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what month will I be moving to Polsbo?
They're saying 4 months from now. So what is it? So April to May, June, July. I get July more so than August. So July is when, end of July.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And she will send her 3rd by email. All right.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Carissa Buford. I hope I'm saying that right. Carissa gets 3 questions. Her first question is, when will I conceive and gender?
So you're going to have a boy. They're saying that it's going to be in the summertime for you, honey. So I feel more towards August is when you will.
All right. Her next question is, when will I get a new job?
2 months away is what they're saying. For what is right for you, okay? You don't want to just take whatever. You want to get the job that's right for you.
All right, and last question, when will I get a new car and what kind?
So I'm not seeing a new car yet. It does feel like that's something that's happening more towards the end of the summer. So I'm going to say end of August is when that's happening. I'm seeing a Saturn. I don't know if you've even looked at those, but that's what I'm seeing for you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Angelica Yeppies. Welcome back.
Nice,
Who gets 3 questions. Angelica's first question is, hi ladies, I'm wondering, when do you see my finances improving?
Okay, so for you, I do hear July is a significant month where there's a lot of increase financially. Abundance-wise, it's not just monetarily. I also see other abundances that are coming through, but yeah, July seems to be a significant month for you, honey.
All right. Angelica's next question is, you mentioned a job offer in the summer. What will it look like, and will I enjoy it?
Yeah, it does feel like you will enjoy it. It feels like you're in some kind of an office setting, but I do hear that for you, you're in some kind of a role model role. So it's managerial is what I'm getting. So you're going to be a boss in that situation is what it feels like. And it does feel like it revolves around sales of some kind.
All right. And her last question is, any messages I need to hear?
So with you, definitely I want to tell you, you have a healer's energy, honey. So you have a lot of green energy that comes off of you. You do your healing with giving advice and support to people. I think that's why you're supposed to be in a leadership role, because you are somebody who does help people in that way. I do hear for you that if you are doing any kind of job and you're in that role, that's where you're going to find your joy and happiness, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Angelica.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read our list again here.
Okay.
Our next question is from Crystal Emite, then Diane Gleason, then Ray Sutherland, then Key Snipes, then Corey Gerton, then Carla Markham, then Sarah Johannes, then Jennifer Overall, then Julia Romano, then Adite Conan, then Jess Taylor, then Linda DeLuca, then Jessica G, then Lena Manon, then Isabella Ramirez, then Maria Kilule, then Jacqueline Malloy, then Paige Davidson, then David Muradov, then Neil Bernardo, then Maura McDonald, then Ursula Alberto, then Christine M, and that is it. All right. 1 second here. Give you Crystal's question. Crystal Emite says, will I find true love in 2023?
Yes, honey. It looks like love is coming to you in the summertime. August is what I hear for you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just say, yes, Jennifer, overall, we did receive your donation, so you're on the list that I just read there.
Okay.
So no worries. All right. And I will just remind everyone, our donation button is turned off and our list is closed, so we're not taking any more names. That was our last list that I just read there. The only way to get questions answered now if you didn't donate is by tapping away at the screen, and we are almost at 80,000 likes, so it'll go in no time.
That's right.
All right. Our next question is from Diane Gleason, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Awesome. Diane's first question is, you said in the past that I will be in a committed relationship with Mark, who lives in Canada. Do you still see this happening?
Yeah, honey. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I just went up to Canada March 11th, the 19th, and he is acting cold towards me since Monday of this week. We are not talking on the phone as much. Is there now a third party involved in our relationship?
No, I'm not getting that there's a third party involved. What I do hear is there is a lot of stuff happening around. It does feel like it's work related, so there's a lot of stress right now. I hear it's not about you. It's not about your relationship. It's really about what's going on in his life right now. Okay?
All right. And her last question is, do you see me flying to Canada in July to see Mark for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I see you doing it several times this year, actually.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Ray Sutherland again. Thank you so much, Ray, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Ray's first question here is, do you see me moving this year?
No, they're saying next year for you. It's about 1.5 years away before you move.
All right. Ray's next question is, when will I start having children? I'm the last of 9 siblings to have one, and everyone constantly asks.
That doesn't help, eh? I do see you're going to have 2 children, honey, so don't stress and worry about it. It is going to happen, but I hear for you it's not until about 1 year, I'm going to say about 18 months is what they're giving me, so I'm going to just go with that because I don't know how to break that down. So 18 months from now, you will have your first. Okay.
All right. And Ray's last question is, are you able to answer if my mom's parents have any messages for her or me? We lost both.
Yeah, so they're definitely both still around your mom a lot, is what I hear. Very supportive with her. I do hear that they comment about her health, so there might be some things going on with her that she might want to go and get just like a physical done. Make sure that she's taking really good care of herself, because they are telling me that there is some issues there that are going unnoticed or not being dealt with properly. Okay, so have her go and do a physical, and if she's comfortable enough doing so, get it fully checked. Is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Ray. And we are at our like goal of 80,000 likes. Good job, everybody! Yay!
So 5 free question time.
Right. After the 5 free questions, our next question is from Key Snipes. Okay. So you're next after our 5 free.
All right.
All right. Our first free question is from. Let's see. From Lena. Lena says, I heard a voice when I was waking up that said Yellow Brick Road. What does that mean?
Following your path is what I'm hearing. So that was your guides telling you to follow the path.
All right.
That's cool.
Very cool. Our next question is from, let's see here. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thanks for the flowers.
From Tiffany, who says, will James and I reconcile our marriage?
So what I hear is yes. It will take putting the pride aside is what I hear. Okay, honey? So looking at it and coming from a different point of view will help immensely.
All right. Our next question is from Amber, who says, will my boyfriend Joe win his case?
It does look like yes. However, it's not a full win is what I hear. So there is something that's going to be either a compromise or there's something that's not fully being offered there. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see, Alexis, who says, are me and Jay done?
Unfortunately, I hear you. Yeah, it looks like somebody else is coming into your life, honey.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from.
Thanks for the gifts, honey.
From Isabella, who says, will I go to my friend's graduation in Texas? Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you will. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a planned experience. You're not just there for the graduation, but definitely you'll be there for a visit during that time.
All right. Thank you all so much for tapping away, getting us to over 80,000 likes now.
Good job.
Our next like goal is 120,000 likes, and then we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Perfect.
And I will just remind everyone again that our donation button is turned off and our list is closed. So the only way to get questions answered now, if you did not donate, is by tapping that screen and getting us there to 120.
Yay!
And you guys have been doing amazing so far, so I know that we'll get there in no time.
That's right.
All right. Our next question is from Key Snipes. Key says, I need a new place ASAP. When will that happen? Is there a way to expedite it?
Okay, so I do hear that it's going to be 3 weeks away still, honey. I know that you need it right away, but I'm hearing 3 weeks still. It does feel like it's going to be through somebody that is going to help you. So it does feel like you need an outside person's assistance.
All right. Thank you so much, Keith. Our next question is from Corey Gerton. There you are, Corey. Corey gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Corey's first question is my ex Victoria checking and watching my social media? If so, is there a reason why?
So I do get a yes on that. It does feel like Victoria checks you out just to make sure, it's almost like unfinished, unresolved. So there's, seeing if you're moving on faster is what it feels like. Oh, I think we just got a new subscriber.
All right. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I didn't see who it was. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Send a little star emoji person if it was you who just subscribed. All right. Corey's next question is she regretting leaving me? Like, are her and the third person having problems together? Will we see will she see who he really is?
So I do hear that there is regret, but no, blinders are on is what I hear. So not seeing the truth.
All right. And Corey says, since they made it Facebook official by changing their status to in a relationship with each other on the 30th, did I lose her forever?
No, I don't hear that you have, honey. Sometimes it takes time for people to wake up from things. What I hear with you guys is there's a lot of unresolved energy, so you will need to resolve that. That is going to be something that you're going to need to have happen. I don't get that this individual that she's with is her forever, so I don't get that this is the person that she's going to stay with.
All right. And he asked time frame.
So it does feel like it's about for everything to smooth out and figure out. 7 months is what I get, honey. Okay, so patience.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Corey.
Yeah. Thanks for the flowers.
All right. Our next question is, let's see here, from Carla Markham. Carla says, will Martin ask me to move to North Carolina? If so, when?
So it does look like you guys are going to move closer to each other, but I'm not getting North Carolina. It feels like it's going to be a place that you guys both are new to. And it feels like that's happening later this year. By October is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Carla.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Sarah Johannes, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Sarah's first question is, am I being cheated on in my relationship?
I'm not hearing that you're being cheated on physically. What I do get is that there might be somebody who is energetically pulling your partner, but they haven't done anything is what I hear. Okay?
All right. Sarah's next question is this relationship I am in worth staying in?
So I hear yes. It does feel to me like this is a relationship that you had put in your path. So it does feel like this is a soul contract relationship. You put this in your path for a reason. It doesn't feel like one you should be walking away from at this moment, okay?
All right. And Sarah's last question is, what does Spirit want me to know?
Okay, so you're very empathic, honey, and you are right when you feel certain things, okay? So trusting your gut instinct is important. But I will say some of what you're experiencing does feel like past energy, not with this individual, okay? So that's one of the main things that they do want you to pay attention to, is that although it may feel like a certain way, you really got to ask yourself if this is what is actually happening, or is this something from a past relationship that you're projecting, I guess is the best way to put it, okay? Because it's not always the accurate understanding of it. So you just got to ask yourself, is this now or is this from before? Is this something that I'm feeling in the now, or is this something from before? Okay, we have to start being more conscious is what I hear.
All right. And that was it for Sarah Johannes. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Jennifer Overall, who gets 4 questions.
All
awesome.
right.
Thank you so much. Jennifer's first question is Charles a significant permanent person in my life?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm going to say this is definitely a very important person in your life, honey. This is a forever person is what I get.
All right. Her next question is, what does my future person look like?
Okay, so I see brown hair, darker eyes, a lighter complexion though, so not very dark is what I'm seeing. Taller, stocky. They're showing me arms, so big biceps is what I'm being shown. That's usually, somebody who works out or lifts weights or something to that effect is what I'm seeing. So somebody who takes care of themselves physically. Yeah, that's what I see. Personality-wise, funny, charming, very romantic, likes to spoil is what I hear. So that's kind of nice.
All right. Jennifer's next question is, was this past month experience meant to help kickstart my healing?
Absolutely. Yeah, this year is the year where you really do recover from things.
And her next question is, anything I need to know for this year to help me heal and grow?
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So always putting ourselves first is what I hear for you, especially when it comes to your empathic things. So as an empath, what can happen sometimes is we will allow people to overstep our boundaries. So making sure that you keep your boundaries in place with whoever it is, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's people that we are close to, right? Always keeping those boundaries. That's the main thing this year for you.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Julia Romano, who says, will Blair and I ever get back together?
I heard a no for that, honey. It looks like somebody else is coming into your life. The next 2 months, you're going to be in a very new relationship, and it's a very different relationship, is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Edite Conan, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back. Edite's first question is, will Michael and I work everything out and finally be together?
So it does look like it's going to be quite the journey. It's not going to happen overnight, I hear, but yeah, you guys definitely can work things out, is what I hear.
All right. Their next question is, what year do you see me getting married?
2026 is what I hear.
Right, and Edite's last question is, what do you see coming with my new job?
Oh, that's nice. So it's a very different experience from what you've had before. It feels like family. Like when you go to work, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're going to your family is how it feels. So it's a very positive experience is what I'm getting.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Jess Taylor, who says, thank you so much for answering my last question. Will Megan and I be a lifelong couple / soulmates?
Absolutely. I hear a yes on that, honey. Yeah.
Yay. All right. Thank you so much, Jess. Our next question is from Linda DeLuca. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys.
Linda's first question is, good morning, ladies. My cat Brady has been gone for a month. Is he still around us, and does his brother feel him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely still. And what I hear is jumps up. You can feel him physically there, not just energetically, but physically jump, like almost like something jumps on the bed or something jumps on the couch. Like you can feel for sure he's still around, honey.
All right. Her next question is, what crystals other than amethyst do I need to heal from my treatment?
For your physical well-being, okay, so right away they're showing me honey calcite. So that's like a yellowy, orangey kind of a color. And I hear clear quartz as well, honey, because clear quartz helps to amplify. So it'll just make things work stronger. Yeah. All
right. And Linda's last question is, one more treatment to go, then CAT scan. Will the tumor be gone, and will I be and remain cancer-free?
Absolutely, honey. You're on the road to recovery for sure. Yeah. Please keep me posted, okay?
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much, Linda. Our next question is from Jessica G. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, I find myself getting bored with every job that I have within the 3-month mark. I'm often left feeling unfulfilled and annoyed. Is there a reason for this? Is there something else I'm supposed to be doing? If so, what should that be?
Yeah, you're definitely a healer, honey. I'm going to say one of the main things for you is moving more into, they're saying coaching. So being a life coach, being somebody who helps people in that aspect of figuring themselves out, figuring life out, that type of thing. You know, the boredom is just your energy's way of telling you you're not doing what your alignment is. That's all that is, okay? So don't be hard on yourself for that. That's just your body telling you, you know, your soul telling you that this isn't what you're meant to do. You definitely should go into more of a esoteric type energy work, okay? So coaching is what I hear. So doing life coaching, definitely more in alignment for you.
All right. Her next question is, will I ever have children? If so, when will I have my first child?
So I hear you will only have one. It does feel like it's about 4 years away for you, though. Okay.
All right. And her last question is, when will my finances get better?
That feels like, I hear 2025, honey. So right now, it's off and on struggle. By 2025, there's a surplus is what I hear, okay? And I do see that some of what is going to happen is you're going to get some education, and that is going to change what you do in life. Okay? Which is then going to bring more money.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Lena Manon, who gets 4 questions. Thank you so much. Lena's first question here is, will I get the money to buy my apartment this year?
It looks like there is going to be a surplus this year for you to do that. Yeah. So, yes, you will. Yay.
All right. Her next question is Kishan RK my person, or is there someone else?
No, I hear somebody else is coming in for you, honey. Now, that being said, it does look like Kishan has an important role in your life, but it doesn't feel like a forever role. It feels like a temporary placeholder is what I get.
All right. Her next question is, when will I get married?
So not until 2027, I hear.
All right. And last question is, who is my guardian angel?
So you do have a few different guides. Oh, thank you so much, honey. What I hear for your archangel, honey, is Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is usually there to protect, especially people who are very energy sensitive. And I hear with you, you're very energy sensitive, so it's there to protect you, is what I get. Okay, so that is your archangel.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we're almost to 120,000
Good job,
likes,
everybody.
everyone.
Woohoo.
Almost there. Keep on tapping.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys.
All right. Our next question is from Isabella Ramirez. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
I think that's a welcome back. Isabella's first question is, any messages? What should I be doing right now?
So right now it's reserving your energy is what I'm hearing, but I do hear that you're going to be taking some kind of a course, or there's going to be some education or upgrading that's happening. It does feel to me like what you should be doing is more geared towards sales, and yeah, they're almost saying like online sales. So you're going to be doing something online is what I'm hearing.
All right. Her next question is, what do you see for me in the next few months?
So again, there is some upgrading. It looks like education. I will say some of it does feel like it's self-education, like stuff that you're taking online. So they feel like online courses to me. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much, you guys.
All right. Isabella's last question is, I start college soon, but as you know, social media is what I want to do. Yes. Will it take off after I start college? Thank you.
It does feel like it is something that you're going to be doing hand in hand with schooling. So as a hobby at first, and then it will eventually become more serious.
All right. Thank you so much, Isabella. 5,000 more likes. We're almost there.
Good job, everybody.
All right.
Should we do the list one more time, just so
sure.
everybody can see where they're at?
Yes, sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Maria Kulule, then Jacqueline Molloy, then Paige Davidson, then David Miradov, then Neil Bernardo, then Maura McDonald, then Ursula Alberto, then Christine M. And that is it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Our next question is from Maria Kulule, who says, do you see marriage for me in the future?
2 years away is what I hear. So you will get married, but not until 2 years from now.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just say, again, guys, our list is closed, but if there was anyone else who donated and did not hear their name on that list, please head over to our live support now and just send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? That's if you donated before the donate button was turned off and you did not hear your name on that list. All right. Our next question is from Jacqueline Malloy, who gets 4 questions. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline's first question here is, Keith and I had a fight. I'm not sure where we are, and I'm not sure about his behaviors. What should I do? Will he change?
That's really broad. He is going to work on himself, but this is over a 2-year process is what I hear. So there will be change, but it's not going to be immediate. Yeah, be patient is what I'm being told, so it will improve. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, I know I'm asking about Keith, but my ex, who I still love deeply, but is not available, is he trying to contact me? Her ex.
No, I'm not hearing that. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I build my deck and garage this year?
Yeah. In the summertime is what I hear. So yeah, you will be.
All right. And her last question is, I'm wondering if my ex, the one I'm talking about, Robbie, is trying to get back with me or reach out.
So I don't get that Robbie and you are going to reconcile, honey. So I'm not seeing that for you, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. And we just hit our like goal of 120,000 likes.
Wow.
Good job, everybody.
Good job. We just got a subscriber.
Awesome.
Good job, everyone. That's crazy.
Yes.
You did that so fast.
All right.
5 free question time.
5 free question time indeed. Our first free question here, and I will just say, guys, saying please pick me does not get you picked. Put your question in, okay?
Yes. Put your questions in.
Yeah. All right. Our first free question is from, let's see here, from Jessica S., who says, will I get my real estate license this week?
Oh, yes, Jessica. That's what you're supposed to do. So, yay.
All right. Our next question is from Halima, who says, will Fadi and I be in a committed marriage? If so, by when?
So what I'm hearing is, no, this isn't the person for you, honey. It does look like in the next 2 months, somebody new is coming into your life.
All right. Our next question is from here, Tiffany. Tiffany says, is divorce the best option for my happiness?
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, I hear it is.
Yeah. All right. Our next free question is from, keep putting your questions in, everyone, from Fatima, who says, which country will I settle down in after marriage? Canada, Dubai, or Pakistan?
I get pulled to Canada for you, honey.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And our last free question is from, let's see here, from Shay. Shay says, will my financial situation improve soon? My car broke down and I had to sell it.
That's so tough, eh? I do hear for you 5 months away. So not quite yet, but about 5 months from now, things will shift financially for you, okay?
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are so amazing. We are at 122,000 likes. Our next like goal is 160,000 likes. Let's see if we can get there before the end of the live. And I will just say, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
We're almost there.
We are.
All right. And for those of you who just asked, yes, we will be back on today. So no worries if you didn't get any questions answered.
Yes. If you didn't get to join us on this live, we'll be back on in a few hours, okay?
That's right. All right. Give me 1 second here. Our next question is from Paige Davidson. Welcome back, Paige. Paige says, will Rob S. get divorced and come back together in a romantic relationship? If so, when?
So I hear no, honey. It looks like somebody, I get an M name for you. That's your person.
All right. Thank you so much. That was a weird sound.
Is it the candle?
Oh, maybe.
Let's hope it's not getting all over the floor. That's okay. We'll check it after.
All right. Our next question is from David Miradov, who gets 3 questions. Thank you so much. David's first question is, will I be accepted as a model this year?
Oh, yeah, David, you will. Yeah. Yay.
All right. David's next question is, maybe it is a dumb question, but should I change my hairstyle this summer?
I don't think it's a dumb question. I do see you doing a little bit of an overhaul, so yeah, it looks like you will be changing it. So that is a good idea.
All right. And David's last question is, will my neighbor fall in love with me and will he like me?
There's definitely attraction, I'm going to say. But I get somebody else is coming in for you, honey. So in the next 2 months, it's going to be somebody new in your life that is more in alignment for you, is what I hear. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. And I will just say again, guys, our list is closed for this live, but we will be back on later. The donate button is turned off and the list is closed, okay? Tap that screen at 160,000 likes to do another 5 free questions if we can get there before the end of the live. All right.
All right.
Our next question is from Neil Alexandra. Welcome
Hello,
back.
Neil.
Neil gets 3 questions.
Nice.
Always good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Neil's first question is, hi Rebecca, it's me, Neil. So I applied to that position you told me I should give a try, and my first interview was on Tuesday. Question is, will I get the job?
Oh, yeah, it feels right. Yes. Yay.
Neil's next question is, whatever the result is on that application, will that push my current senior director to finalize my promotion at my current role? Apparently the management are keeping tabs of my application because we only have a designer, and once I get that job, it's going to be detrimental to the product team.
Right. Absolutely, they're keeping tabs on everything there, for sure. And I will say it will help you in the long run, yes.
So it'll push the senior director to finalize his promotion?
Absolutely.
All right, and Neil's last question is, well, I don't know what to ask anymore, but I guess let's go with any insight between me and Angelito. I haven't talked to him due to work and might talk even less once I leave. Is he seeing someone? Are we still on track? Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that he's seeing somebody. I hear you guys will have more communication. It does feel like you'll have to reach out and be like, hey, you want to go for a coffee or you want to spend some time together, that kind of thing. But it definitely will feel like, especially in the summertime, I'm hearing, it'll feel a lot more enjoyable. All right.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Maura McDonald. Maura gets 3 questions,
Okay.
and I do believe that's a welcome back to you.
Okay, well, welcome.
Maura's first question is, what's the name of my main spirit guide?
So it's an A name is what I'm getting. It feels like it's a female guide is what I hear. It's like Arabella or Arabelle, something to that effect. I think it is like Arabelle. Arabelle is what I hear. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. Maura's next question is, Philip and me made contact yesterday. Do you see him opening up to me, and when?
So it's going to be slow, but definitely I do see that this is a promising energy for you. Give time and space when needed is what your guides are saying, okay? So don't try to push too fast. It is going to take time for Philip to open up.
All right. Maura's last question is, do you feel Philip will choose another connection over ours, or will he pursue me?
No, it feels like it's definitely the two of you is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Maura. Our next question is from Ursula Alberto, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back, Ursula. Ursula's first question here is, how are my spirit guides communicating with me?
That's a great question. Okay, so they do use the traditional numbers. So definitely when you're seeing those numbers, a sequence of numbers, you want to pay attention to what were you just thinking, what were you just feeling, what were you just saying in that moment. They also tell me that they do use like people as well. So what that means is that you'll be talking about something with somebody and then you will overhear somebody kind of answering or talking about the same topic, and it'll be a response to what you were talking about maybe hours earlier or even immediately. So using people is an important one that they also do. And honey, you're also clairaudient, so sometimes they will give you divine thought as well. So when they're communicating, it comes through as thought language. So it'll be like inspiration or ideas that come through. Okay?
All right. Ursula's next question is, do you see a new relationship for me in the future? If so, when?
So I do hear for you, there is a new relationship. It feels like it's about 4 months away, though.
All right. Okay. And her last question is, what do you see in my near future?
So this is an important time for you. It does feel like you're setting up your future So this is where you're planting seeds. The next 4 months seem to be very significant, so don't waste them, is what your guides say. Definitely take advantage of these next 4 months because the energy is flowing in the right direction for you, okay? To be able to manifest and really get those things that you want going and happening for yourself this year, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And did I say what you see in my near future?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. Our next question is from Christine M. Welcome back. Christine gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
So what I hear with your guides, honey, they definitely do try to intervene quite a lot. One of the main things that I hear from them is they want you listening a bit more to them. Sometimes they'll give you inspiration, so you'll get the message, but you do the opposite of what they ask. So one of the main things that I will say is that when you get that information that comes in, you want to act on it immediately. Don't procrastinate, don't hold back, don't do the opposite is what they're telling you, okay? So it may be tough sometimes, the decisions that they want you to make, but they're doing this to guide you on the path that you're supposed to be on, okay? And there are things that are changing this year. You are moving into a different alignment, so you're not going to be following the same path. The easy path is out now, is what they're saying, okay? So some of the things that you have to do are going to be a little bit difficult, but you totally can handle it, is what they say, okay?
All right. Her next question is, will my Etsy business continue to do well?
Absolutely, and I do hear for you with the Etsy business, honey. Get it out on more platforms, okay? So let people know about it. This will help you find the success that you're looking for, okay?
All right. And her last question is my marriage worth it? We have been through a lot and are trying to rebuild.
Absolutely, and I will say it is going to be more like it used to be. So what it was like in the beginning, you guys are going to come back to that. By the summertime, it's going to feel very refreshed and renewed, is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Christine. Our next question is from, I think this is Angel.
Okay.
Angel.
Okay.
Who gets 7 questions.
Wow! Awesome!
Thank you.
Definitely.
All right. Their first question here is, my name is Angel, and I was here before asking about my best friend, Nikki. You said we would reconnect again and be closer. Will it be romantic?
It does feel like there is some romantic energy for sure, honey. I think more importantly, though, that you guys build your friendship, okay? And that's really what your guides are saying. So really focus on the friendship aspect of things first, and everything will kind of fall into place naturally. So you won't have to force or try to make it happen. It's just going to happen, okay?
All right. Their next question is, do you know what has separated us?
It does feel like a third party, so it does feel like somebody kind of got in between the two of you and got in the way of the energy. Out of jealousy is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is, am I making the right move going into law enforcement?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's what you're. Yeah, definitely. Justice is your card. So as they're showing as part of your personality and your need to feel like you're being successful in your life is holding up justice. Okay.
Her next question is, will I be a good cop?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's again what you're meant to do.
All right. Her next question is, will Nikki be at my graduation?
So I do hear that, yes, it's important that you build the friendship first, but definitely I hear, put the invite and I hear yes. Yeah. So there you go.
All right. Her next question is Nikki my forever person?
This definitely feels like somebody who's meant to be. You've written them into your soul contract, so it feels like a soul contract situation. So what that means is, yes, this is somebody who's supposed to be there for you, okay?
All right, and Angel's last question is, and were the feelings from Nikki actually what she felt for me or me hoping?
No, she definitely felt for you, honey. Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much, Angel. And I do believe that is it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Thank you so much, everyone.
That went by very fast.
It did go by very fast.
All right.
All right. Now we can do
our gifting.
Goals. Yes.
All right, put your names in. So if you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you're brand new and you've never been here before, put your name in with a yellow heart. And we're going to do a pull out of the bowl for a chance to win a prize. Woohoo!
All right, and no worries if you just hopped on. I see Erica's here. Hi,
Yeah.
Erica. We will be back on later. later today.
Yeah, in a few hours we'll be back on. You bet.
I'm losing my voice here.
Oh, need to have something hot. That'll help your voice. Yeah.
Right to the...
Yeah. So purple heart, yellow heart. I think what we'll do is we'll do our subscriber first. Okay.
Oh, and we have one more here.
You have one more? Oh my goodness.
It's just being...
Yeah, that's okay. Do you need to cough, honey?
Yes. I'm good now.
You're good now? You got your voice back? All right. So keep putting your names in. We do have one more question that we're going to answer here that just came through.
Yeah.
Okay. But keep putting your names in. And definitely on Instagram as well, guys.
All right.
Got your voice back. There you go.
Yes, I have my voice.
Oh,
we can do
thank you,
we
Steph.
can do some of our polls and then we'll do
Sure.
our last one here,
Okay. So let's do our subscriber poll. Let's do 4.
Sure, sounds good.
Sure.
All right,
So,
for our subscribers
4
on
swipes.
TikTok.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is it?
It is Sandra Phelps.
Sandra! Woohoo! What did you win?
Congratulations!
You won an extra question, Sandra, so just send that over to my email. I know you already have it, but RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Just let me know that you won the subscriber poll from this live, and I will answer you after.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra. Congrats. Next, our audience members for TikTok and Instagram.
That's right.
All right. How many for TikTok?
7. Sound good? Did you hear that?
All right.
All right. 7 swipes. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It is Jamisha, or Yo Princess_007.
Princess_007, you won an extra question. Can you read it? It's hard to read. There you go. So how it works is you send me your extra question over to my email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Let me know that you won today. Please put your username in so that I know who you are and that you were a live audience member poll.
All right. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And our Instagram, there's only one
There's
here.
There's only one. So I'm just going to pull for her.
It is Myra V, I think, or Myra C023.
And Myra, you won an extra question, so just, it's hard to see. There you go. So again, same thing. Just let me know that you won on Instagram today. Give me your username, which is Myra, what is it?
Myra C023.
All right.
And we'll do our last question here, and then we'll do
our top gifter. Sounds good.
All right. Our last question is from Asia Gonzalez. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
Okay.
First question is, how can I ease up my fibromyalgia?
Okay. So less processed foods and sugars, honey, is what I hear. Okay. So if you can pull those out of your diet or minimize how much processed sugar and processed foods that you eat, it will help immensely, is what your guides are saying.
All right. Her next question is, I am pregnant with my son, who is my 4th child, and I have 1 child with autism, and I wanted to know if he will also have autism.
No.
All right. And her last question is, how can I ease up my fibromyalgia, and will it affect my unborn child?
No, it's not going to affect your unborn child, honey. I don't hear that it's actually a huge risk right now. Again, food. So food really has an impact. I know it's hard when you're pregnant to, because there are certain things we crave and certain things we want. But again, they're telling you avoid processed foods and processed sugars, okay? This will help a lot.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I see Hanan just joined us. Hi, Hanan. We are ending the live right now.
But
we will be back on again later today. So
that's
no
right.
worries.
Yeah, we'll be back on in a few hours, okay, honey? So just keep your eye out, and we'll be back again. Okay, top gifter time!
Our top gifter today was Stephanie Talbot! What'd she get?
She got an extra question. Yay! All right, Steph, just send that over to my email, okay, honey? And I will answer you after the live. All right.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. You guys have been so amazing today and every day.
Always. And we will see you guys on the next live a few hours from now, okay? So, see you in a bit. Okay. Exit. It's not exiting. There we go.
Oh,
and
I
no.
just blew my nose like crazy.
Oh, sorry. It's not working, okay?